UPND rejected the bill number 10.
Yes.
For so many reasons.
Yes, and I'll give you those reasons.
Why do you think Bill 7 was not a necessity? Bill 10 was not a necessity. Bill 7 is now a necessity.
So, you see, that's why we always say there's context to every conversation. What was the conversation around the constitutional making process in 2021? We had a regime that had already defaulted in terms of paying the loan. Yet, this regime wanted to reintroduce deputy ministers via Bill 10. This regime wanted to have a bloated cabinet. Okay? So, according to Bill 10, one of the proposals in Bill 10 were that a cabinet meeting should have cabinet ministers, provincial ministers, chief whip, chief whip, and the attorney general.
So
now look. So you are looking at an expanded cabinet that is going to have a number of allowances. We objected to that.
Hold on
we objected to deputy ministers.
So hold on there. In the same context,
yes,
you think today Bill 7 and constitutional making process is more urgent than sorting out load shedding, than sorting out farmers who have not been paid? Because it's resources. Money, Mushavati went around, money was found. Farmers have not been paid. I am just giving you the same context you are using to argue why you rejected Bill 7. Why must Bill 10? Why must Bill 10 be such an evil that today we only have 2 hours of power, 2 hours, 3 hours. We spend money on a constitutional. We are more in an economic crisis than a constitutional crisis. So why would you want the nation to support a constitution when the UPND won the election with a landslide on a constitution that they want to change today? What has gone wrong?
Do you know that one of the promises that UPND made was that it was going to embark on what is called major reforms? One of the major reforms was to fine-tune this constitution. This
can't you fine-tune after they sort out load shedding? Pay the farmers.
Wait. You've asked me a question, I'm answering. Again, you are asking the same question.
The reason I'm asking you
yes.
is because you gave the context to the Zambian people why Bill 10 was ill-timed because of the envelope.
I did not say that it was ill-timed.
Yeah.
All I'm just saying is that it had provisions that were going to be costly on the nation.
Ill-timed because you said the country had defaulted and the money was going to be reallocated to a bloated...
Now look at the situation that we are in. We are in schedule in terms of paying our loans.
No, forget about
No. It's very important. Why should we forget about that?
This is rain season. Farmers
and
have not been paid.
For farmers.
FRA has not paid.
No, just
Why
wait.
Are we spending money
Just
on a constitutional making
process?
Just
wait. The first maize that was bought by farmers, that was bought by FRA from farmers. Are you aware that it was paid? It is the extra maize that the government said through a cabinet approval that this maize that is languishing with the farmers, we should also pay, we should also buy it. And the government is doing everything possible to pay those farmers. It has already taken the steps. You are talking about load shedding. The government today is actively taking steps to reduce load shedding. We cannot, where you are seated there, we cannot solely blame the government for load shedding.
We are talking about priorities. Constitution making.
Is the government not looking? I'm just asking you a question. Is the government not paying attention to load shedding? It is paying attention. Actually, it has even gone further to say that this load shedding.
Is it a priority?
So
constitution making.
The government, it is a priority. We cannot enter into the next election with the way this constitution is.
Why? Is the world coming to an end?
The world is not coming to an end.
Yes. So why would you say what's going to happen if we enter?
We can have what is called a constitutional crisis.
How?
Remember,
How?
we are told that every 10 years, okay, every 10 years, you need, the ECZ is mandated to review constituencies, wards, the boundaries constituencies, wards. Now, in the event that the ECZ discovers that actually we need to divide or we need to delimit these constituencies, it means that in essence will increase the number of what? Of MPs. For you to increase the number of MPs, you need to amend the constitution.
Do you have money for the new MPs? You have to take into account all these
This government, that's why we tell you that this government is a very good government. It does not embark on any process where it has not budgeted. Every step this government makes, it budgets.
So you are telling me you already know how many MPs we are going to have? You already know the delimitation report? The bill, even you ought to know. You are a journalist, you ought to know that
tell the proposal.
Tell the Zambian people, yes, what the delimitation report says. How many constituencies are we going to have?
No, you said...
You are challenging me to be a journalist.
Yes.
You may have information more than me.
Thank you.
So how many new constituencies under the delimitation regime are we going to have?
So there will be an increase of 55. Currently, we have 156. Eh? And they are going to have 155. It's there in Bill 7.
Do you know where?
So it's very important to read Bill 7.
Do you know where those
constituencies? I don't know those. Where those? I do not know.
Why not?
I do not know. But what I know is what